Hello, everyone. Thank you for dropping by and viewing this video. My name is Stephanie Corporal, and I am the owner of Marble Wellness, which is a multi-specialty mental health therapy practice in St. Louis. We see all kinds of people at our practice, ages 3 and up, teens. We see moms, we see dads, we see couples. We work with people experiencing chronic illness, grief and loss, and so many other things. And we also have some fabulous interns that help us do this work. And so today I'm here with one of our interns, our intern Megan, and I just want you guys to get a chance to get to know her so you can reach out and get started, let someone you know who is looking for therapy know about Megan and have her as an awesome resource for your mental health therapy needs. So without further ado, Megan, thank you so much for your time. It's so great to be able to spend a couple minutes with you amidst all of our busy schedules. So thank you for being here today.
Good. I'm happy to be here.
Let's just go ahead and dive right in. You are in school, you are learning to become a therapist, though you are certainly on the closer end to the finish line of that. You are certainly not brand new to the field. Tell us what brought you to becoming a therapist. Why this field?
Well, why this field is like a large question, but I'll try to summarize.
Okay.
Just because it's a culmination of so many things. Part of it's just who I am, like just how I function with people and what I tend to like, how I tend to be with people and how I tend to listen and want to support. Another part of it's just my life experiences, my own mental health journey, the mental health journeys of my family members, and seeing how therapy has really supported them and experiencing that myself, the transformation that I experienced throughout my journey with my therapist. So and then another part would be like my values. I really value connection. I value authenticity. Um, just having like that safe, supportive space and being able to hold that for someone else just is a very meaningful thing to me to get to do. And I expect it to be very fulfilling.
You absolutely took that large question and made that answer made sense. The way that you were talking about it's just who I am. I have a feeling, and tell me if I'm wrong, but I have a feeling the way that you've always had conversations with people, talk to friends, everybody has said, "Oh my gosh, the way you listen is so different." And like, how did you know what I meant?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
I've heard
so
just like having a warm presence,
yeah.
uh, feeling like a comforting person to be around.
Mhm.
Just like,
Yeah, and probably helping people gain insight, which is such a big part. You know, there are some people that can be really good listeners, but don't really help people do anything with the information. But something that a really good therapist does, and if this is what you've already been doing a little informally, it's with that listening, helping people go from awareness to insight and being
mhm.
able to move down that path. So I have a feeling that's what you've been bringing to your personal relationships and getting that feedback like you'd be a good therapist. So that's awesome. That's awesome. So tell me, you are certainly not new to sitting across from people. You know, when you're in internship, I think it's important for people to know that you've already seen people, you've had clients, you've helped people throughout multiple sessions, you've had long-term relationships with clients. So
Mhm.
in your internship with us, tell us who you will be seeing, what types of people you'll be working with, what presenting problems you can help people with, who should reach out to connect with you.
Yeah, so I've already completed practicum where I met with clients of a wide range of ages. And I do still feel comfortable meeting with pretty much any age of a person, but so I'm open coming
Mhm.
into this, I'm very open. I do have interests,
Yes.
like I'm interested in exploring work with young adults, people experiencing life transitions, which can mean so many things,
It can.
and anxiety, just exploring those thought processes and patterns. I'd say those are areas where I feel more drawn to, but
Okay.
I am.
Yeah. Cool. Cool. Now tell me, if somebody is sitting across from you as your client, how would they experience you in the therapy room? What could someone expect from working with you?
Yeah, so am really drawn to the person-centered theory, believing that the counselor is more of a facilitator than a director, that the client is the expert in their own life. So following the client's lead and implementing where it feels appropriate, maybe other theories such as acceptance and commitment therapy, aligning clients with their values, exploring what their values are, maybe CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy, where that feels appropriate, particularly with anxiety or just areas where
Yeah.
thought processes, it would be helpful to explore those further. Um, yeah, so I'd say at the root, I'd say person-centered. I'd say the client is the expert of their own life. I'm here to facilitate their journey and be a supportive presence.
Yeah.
And yeah, it kind of intervene where it feels right.
Mhm. Yeah. Well, your reference to acceptance and commitment therapy and values, I think can be so easy for people to kind of gloss over and think like, how can that be effective? But um really digging into that with people is incredibly effective. I know we were talking yesterday about my opportunity to go do a two-part training on it, and I've seen it just really help people clarify and be able to find action where they've been stuck in the past. So I think it's a really cool modality to be able to offer, especially with women. They respond really well to it. I do think anxiety is particularly ripe for this because it can really just help clarify a lot of decision making. And again, just finding movement where you might otherwise feel stuck. So I love to see that's something you incorporate because it's a little new. It's not as well known, but it certainly has a lot of impact in the therapy space. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to be able to rely on theories that do have more evidence
Yes.
for them and explore ones that are newer too.
Yes, that's awesome. Now tell me, let's move to the human side of you. I love getting to know the therapy side, and that's certainly something that'll be helpful to viewers. But so people can connect with you person to person, tell me a fun fact about you or something surprising about you that people might not guess.
Okay. I have a couple options. Um, well, one, I did grow up in St. Louis. I don't know if it's that like surprising of a fact, but I did grow up here. I'm excited to support the community.
Yeah.
Um, Another one is that I love bunnies.
Oh,
I
that's
have two
sweet.
bunnies. Yes, I love bunnies. I love dogs and cats too, but I bunnies are like my soft spot.
Uh-huh.
And I love art. I love
Okay.
creativity. I love art very much. So yeah.
That's great. All right. Well, thank you for sharing all of that. To those of you out there watching, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for stopping by our website, stopping by Megan's page. Please reach out. Megan is here to get started with you. We have a team of therapists ready to work with you. When you are ready to reach out, if that is now, if it is later, you can click around our website and find our contact page. You can also just directly email us at hello@marblewellness.com or call or text us at 636-234-3052. And we are able to get back to you within one business day and get you started usually within 1 week. So reach out. We're here and ready to support you. Megan, thank you again so much and talk to you soon.
So much, Stephanie.
Bye.